What's up, everyone?
Good evening.
This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Catherine. Last time, we made it through the 5th night of nightmares and conquered the quadrangle. Upon waking up, Vincent, for once, didn't find himself next to see Catherine, but he has another problem on his hands. See, Catherine's boyfriend called and threatened Vincent. He then confronted C. Catherine where she didn't claim to know this guy. And then Vincent started to have doubts that maybe it wasn't C. Catherine that the person was talking about, but K. Catherine. In this episode, we've once again found ourselves back at the Stray Sheep. Vincent has a lot of questions going through his head, as in, who's telling the truth? Whether K. Catherine is being faithful to him, whether C. Catherine's lying, if this Steve guy is to be believed. There's a lot going on for him, and we're still not through even the nightmares. But we don't have to deal with the nightmares tonight. Well, at least for today's episode. We'll have to deal with them in due time. But before we get going, I figured I'd get a new song. Since we cleared another area, I got a new song. Let's see, The Shepherd's Funeral March. Okay, what song is this? Okay, it's just the funeral march theme. Did this song play before? I feel like it's vaguely familiar. It might have been played before. Let's see. Oh! Where did I get this song? Let's see. Amarvadi from Digital Devil's Saga Avatar Tuner 2. When did I get this? Weird song. Seriously though, when did I get this song? Well, whatever. Let's see. We could get back to the... Now, what song is the actual bar theme? There we are, Thus Spoke Brooks. Perfect. Alright, so now we've checked out the jukebox to see what new songs we've gotten. One that I expected, one that I didn't. Let's see if we can't talk to some of the people here at the bar. And we'll start with Archie, since he's not going to be here all night.
You don't look so good.
Todd, my boss, is really annoying, as I'm sure you know. He's always telling stupid jokes, but even at work, he sticks up for my mistakes. Never asked him to do that.
He's a kind man.
He's so stupid, though. He doesn't even know that his wife's sleeping around with another man.
What the hell are you doing that?
I'm horrible. I should just die. I steal, I ruin things, throw them away, and run away. I'm incapable of love.
Did something happen?
What's your mother like?
What? She left when I was in high school. She met another man.
Maybe we're the same men.
How?
We just wanted to love our mothers.
Huh.
Let's talk about something else. Don't be so nice to me, or I'll just steal your girlfriend. Get away from me. I'm gonna leave.
Oedipus complex much? Also, yikes. Well, I can't leave you feeling so depressed like that.
I guess nothing much changes whether you're alive or dead.
I I suppose that's all we're going to get from him. Oh, hey, Justin's here as well. And we got text. Let's see, from Venus. Successfully completed stage 5 of the quadrangle. And now we get to see our beautiful trophy. Oh, no fanfare? Wait a minute. That is scary. That is freaking scary. Holy crap. Do I only get the fanfare if I get at least a silver? Oh, well, whatever. Justin's here, but he's probably going to stay here for a little while, so why don't we talk to some of our friends
Sorry,
here?
I need to take a whiz.
Good timing.
Hey, how's Toby doing at work?
He's fine. I can trust him to customize a bike without watching over him.
You should spend more time tinkering with chicks, not bikes.
He needs to hook up with somebody good for him. Someone besides Erica.
You're so good to the little guy. How about sharing some of that love with us?
Yeah, right.
Interesting. Well, Toby is one to want to have a relationship. Although these guys, they're not particularly... They don't want him to be dating Erica, which seems a bit odd, although I suppose I could understand. Whether or not that's actually like a right way to go about relationships is something that people have different opinions on. I personally, well, whenever I think about people who I want to have a relationship with, it doesn't happen often, but the few times that it does, it usually is someone that I'm already familiar with. So it's not just like, oh, that person looks really attractive, I'm gonna ask them out on a date or something like that. That's not me at all. Usually it's bonds of friendship, I guess, and then it slowly develops into more, I guess, infatuation feelings? There's a better way to word it, but more romantic feelings, there we go. Those develop afterwards. And sometimes that can be to a benefit of a relationship, and sometimes that is the absolute worst way to go about in trying to pursue a romantic relationship. It really just depends on the circumstances. Oh wait, I was gonna talk to Johnny before going to talk to Justin. So why don't we do that?
Anyway, Catherine isn't cheating on you. Why are you even doubting her?
I don't. I believe in her.
Believe her, but
You're ignoring your own sins in the first place.
but
Then why don't you break up? Well, if you're cheating and you think she's cheating, that's the logical choice.
Dude, don't just sit there getting angry.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just tired.
He's got a point, though. Although, to break up with Catherine over a fear, that is, I don't know, that just seems like the worst way to end a relationship because you're basing it off assumptions. You have no proof, you have no evidence, you're scared. You're scared about something that may or may not be real. If there is actual proof that there is something wrong with the relationship, then that's one thing. It doesn't even necessarily have to be physical proof, but witnessing something. If it's hearsay, and if it's from an outside source, that's not exactly reliable, and I don't think that that sort of thinking warrants breaking up. Vincent would need to have more concrete evidence. Whether it's he could tie Steve to Catherine, or if he caught Kay Catherine doing something or saying something, then that could warrant breaking up. Especially since Vincent isn't exactly being faithful right now. But for the time being, I believe in Kay Catherine. There's no reason for me not to. At the very least, though, we've still got more people to talk to, so why don't we talk to Justin?
Can I tell you the rest of yesterday's story?
Oh, sure. You're up for it.
I think I was at the part where the ballerina suddenly had many enemies. She started to be harassed. Eventually, her entire family was killed.
What?
She took her own life after that. It's the truth.
Holy shit. Pardon the language, but I think that warrants that. Holy shit. So she became famous, and the people killed her family? But that's not your fault. There is absolutely no way you could have predicted that. You could not have predicted that. You could predict that maybe people would get jealous, but to that jealousy be driven to murder, and that murder then results in suicide? How could anyone possibly predict that? And there could have been so many other things that could have been done on the side of the other party. Justin, that's not your fault.
What's done is done.
That's what everyone else says. But it still won't bring her back. Have I told you about that legend? That if you survive, you'll be granted any one wish.
It's just a rumor, right?
It might be a ridiculous fairy tale, but right now, I feel like I've got to believe in something if I'm going to go on. If I'd never written that article, she'd still be alive. I know what my wish would be. I'd change the past, save her. I was such a fool.
But
That's why I'm hung up on this stupid legend. Go ahead and laugh if you like.
it's not funny.
Okay, that is total BS. That was the immoral response. Seriously, what the hell? Oh, Daniel's here. All right, well, we have a text message, so why don't we go ahead and look at that? No, I'm not even gonna open that. Just no. I will, however, open this one. From Kay Catherine. Eat your cake. Let's see. Eat that piece of cake I gave you or it's going to get stale. I know we couldn't talk much yesterday. I've been busy with work and it's hard to make time. I might not be able to pick up the phone sometimes. I'll give you a call soon. Okay, so how can we respond to this? Sorry, I've been busy too. You surprised me when you... Please don't come up. That raises some alarms. Alright, so what about this? Sorry I've been busy. I have something I need to talk to you about. Ideally, yes, but that does bring about doubt. Not quite sure how to feel about that.
No.
Okay, that is probing.
Nah.
Are you really that busy all the time?
No.
As much as I don't exactly like this one, it seems to be the best out of those options. Let's see. I'll tell you more later.
Nah.
I need to think some more before I do, though.
No.
Let's see, I'm pretty tired, so I'll talk to you later. I'll get in touch with you later.
Nah.
I'm not quite sure how to respond for this one.
No.
Let's see. How exactly will this chain go? Let's see. You know what? Never. Okay, that's very weird to send in a text. Not that I'm implying anything, except that you totally are.
Nah.
Let's see. Are you really that busy all the time? That's not the... See, it's weird having that sort of question and then taking it back in a text message. That just seems weird. Maybe I'm just being weird, sorry.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Let's see about the other ones. Let's see. You surprised me when you came over so suddenly. Maybe this will have some better options. Anyway, could you talk on the phone now? These are starting to get a lot more in the gray area. Are you home alone? That is never a good thing to put in a text message. Ever. Let's see. You know what? Never mind.
Nah.
Not that I'm implying anything.
No.
Okay. What is that? You know what? Never mind. Not that I'm implying.
No.
Okay, what about this? Please don't come over without calling me. Actually, I have something I want to ask you. Is work really keeping you busy? Let's see. I'll tell you more later. I need to think some more.
Nah.
Let's see.
No.
Okay. Is work really keeping you busy? That's not the way I meant it. A lot of overlap with this text message.
Nah.
There's a lot of overlap and a lot of gray area. I'm not entirely sure what would be the best way to go about this. Putting it in Vincent's shoes, he wants to be sure that Kay Catherine is being faithful. But he has to do it in a bit of a discreet way. Yet, he needs that substantial proof. He can't just straight up ask her. I did not know I could move the camera while I'm this. That's weird. He can't just straight up and ask her. Because, well, that would pretty much give away that he's been cheating on her. Not only that, but if he isn't careful, then it would imply something. Kay Catherine would get upset, and that can lead to further problems. She's already concerned. She's already greatly concerned about him, and she notices that he's been acting weird. Let's see. I might not be able to pick up the phone sometimes. I'll give you a call soon. Let's see.
No.
I feel like that's a bit more... It's a bit more discreet. And if things don't go well, he could very easily change the subject to something else. Like, say, her pregnancy. He could talk to her a bit more about that, because if she's telling the truth about that, since there is even doubt with even that, albeit not as apparent, then, assuming that that is true, she's faithful to him and she is pregnant, he could just simply talk to her about that. About, like, maybe a wedding, or about her parents, or about the baby. It could very easily lead to something else. That is being a bit more intrusive. That is being doubtful.
Nah.
That's being more discreet, which I feel is probably the best option considering the circumstances. I'll tell you more later. I need to think some more before I do, though.
Nah.
Let's see. I think maybe this is the best option. I don't want to bring up being tired, because that could just potentially worry her. I think this is probably the best way to word what Vincent wants to accomplish. without straight up accusing her. So, the message is, sorry, I've been busy too, but I have something that I need to talk to you about too. I'll tell you more later. I'll get in touch with you later. Alright, let's send it. Okay. I think we're good. That is going to annoy the hell out of me, though. I'm tempted to save and then just check out that text just to see if that would just immediately make me lose points. Because that's going to be annoying, having that "you've got mail" message. So I'm going to check that off screen. Normally I wouldn't be doing normally I would just roll with the punches, but I don't want to get penalized for something that I accidentally do and something that I don't even want to do, but I do because there's an annoyance. So we'll see. If it goes away, then that means there was no penalty for just opening the text message. If it's still there, then you'll know that there is, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. However, hey, that will do it for this episode. Really didn't get a chance to talk to a lot of people, but Anna's here as well, and so is Daniel. I can't see that ending well, but we're gonna find out next time. So, next time on Let's Play, Catherine. We're gonna continue talking to the patrons of the Stray Sheep. That text message really took a long time to respond to, but it needed that thought. It needed to be put right, because there's just so many ways that things could go wrong for Vincent. And he's got to word things carefully, otherwise everything will just come crashing down. But hopefully we can get to talk to a lot more people next time around. So, we'll just have to spend more time then. So until next time, everyone, take care.